played out.
I think a lot of the drama will stop now anyways. I think everyone should just go back to doing whatever their true crime or true trauma or whatever videos they make, just make those videos. And because I feel like the thing's going to die down now since Misery got a strike for hate speech and he can't make YouTube videos anymore. So he's not around to instigate and pit people against each other. I say everyone just does their own thing. You guys don't have to all be friends, but there's no point in sitting there and everyone making conspiracies and playing each other's show every night when,
yeah, exactly.
The guy that I consider to be the problem is gone now. So.
Yeah, but he's only down for about 20 days.
Yeah, but he's demonetized too, and that was his real thing. That was the thing keeping him going, was that he was getting donations in exchange for how badly he could dox or threaten someone. And so now he's that he's lost the monetary gain of it. I don't think he's going to really stick with it. If he does, he's even crazier than I thought. But
he could start
getting demonetized.
Get remonetized. That's a dumb.
He won't though. He won't get demonetized. He won't get remonetized because he doesn't. He can't. He's not just going to be able to get lucky again and make another Reddit channel where it's going to get a couple of videos to get 1 million views. Like, that was a fluke for him. If you notice, he's not very popular even by your guys' true crime standards. It's not like he's getting a lot of views. So those 100,000 subscribers are clearly either fake or have moved on because of the stuff that he's done. And I don't think he's going to be able to easily do it again.
But a smart person, I mean, he's good at what he does.
He's not that good.
He's good at true crime. And
he just reads and plays videos and then repeats what the person said in a dumb voice and then continues that ad infinity. He doesn't really.
Okay. So
and I've heard his takes on true crime. I've heard his takes on true crime, and they're terrible.
Have to watch him. He certainly.
Well, I mean, I do have to watch him. I do have to watch him in case he's going to make death threats against my friends like he did last night. And so, I should be aware if he's going to do stuff like that.
No, so you're the one that got him shut down.
Oh, there was a lot of us that got him shut down, but he literally said he was going to go to Helen DeKeller's house with a baseball bat, kill him and his parents and his dog. So that was pretty intense, don't you think?
What the fuck?
He will come back. I just been saying, I think a lot of the thing that was getting people to go so hard against Jamie and make all these Bucky Buckaroo accounts was the fact that he had 100,000 subscribers. And it did seem kind of like that people get tricked into thinking they're joining like this big channel or something, when really you guys are probably all more popular than he is. Like, Robbie will for sure get more viewers on a live stream than Jimmer will, and Robbie has not even 5% of his subscribers. I mean, that strikes me as suspicious.
Okay, but if he's smart, he'll look at this as a great opportunity to rebrand himself and start fresh. I think he'll do great.
Right, but last time he did that, it was when he got taken down for the Reddit videos because he was threatening their community. And then he came over here and did it to this community.
For someone who you don't like, you watch every move. Why can't you just say, okay, I wish him luck and move on?
I'm never going to wish him luck. He's a terrible person. He's demonstrated with his actions and his history that he's not a good person. And there's plenty of evidence that I know you don't want to hear. I've never threatened to kill anybody. I've never doxed anybody. I've never spread false information about anybody without any sort of evidence to back it up. I might be an asshole at times, but, I mean, you can be
I agree with that.
Bill, I got a quick question before I go to bed. My question to you is, so did you think Misery was really going to do it?
Well, he might. He doxed one of his old co-hosts, a cam girl named Tara, and then that later on in that week, she was getting ropes and bricks and chains sent to her house in the mail. So, I mean, it's not like real-life things haven't happened because of Misery in the past. Even if Misery's not going to do it, because I personally think Misery's a bitch. If I were to be honest with you, I don't think he's ever been in a fight. I don't think he's a tough guy or a scary guy. But he does have 100,000 subscribers on that count and has proven that he has some pretty gullible subscribers on that count. And what if someone like Clucky really did have Jamie or Cosmic's address and really did have a real gun and was serious about going to their house. We wouldn't know the difference between a serious one and a fake one until something really bad happened.
I'm sorry, I got no respect for people that fucking take down channels over nothing. Over a bunch of fucking...
You think death threats for nothing? You think
Come on,
saying...
it wasn't a death threat. He wasn't going to fucking...
Okay, do you want me, Laura, do you want me to send you the video of him saying...
But you just
telling the teller's full name and saying cosmic hands...
You just admitted he wouldn't do it.
So with the swatting that just happened the other day, that Mommy Ramblings chick, do you think there's no danger in exposing your online enemy's personal information and wishing ill will upon them to your hundreds of thousands of fans? Do you really think that there's no consequences for stuff like that? After Mommy Ramblings blog was just swatted last week over YouTube.
Mommy Ramblings, do you know anything about that?
Because I know she was swatted.
That's a long history she's had with some psychos.
Okay, and I'm telling you, I have
misery.
But Laura, I'm telling you, I have a long history with some psycho, and his name is Misery, aka Jimmerman. He's done stuff in the past. Last night, he was saying friends of mine. He was saying Cosmic Ham's full legal name, the town and state he lived in, and saying that he was going to fly there and beat Cosmic up and probably kill him and go to jail for it. Now, sure, do I think Jimmernam has the balls to do that? No. But making the threat on a public platform like that certainly isn't acceptable. It doesn't even fall underneath the guidelines of free speech protected by the First Amendment. On top of that, it endangers him to his sycophant fan base like Clucky that are clearly willing to do crazy shit to make people think they're cool or a part of the club. Like, you are completely downplaying what was literally a man going, these people live here and these are their names. Find them on Facebook. I want to kill them. Like, that isn't YouTube entertainment. That's not shock jockery. That's not Howard Stern. That's dangerous. That's not cool. And it's weird to me that you don't even let that go. Like, you won't even admit that making death threats against someone is bad. But you were saying that Lemonade's a piece of shit because she has someone in their chat that uses the word retarded in their name. How are those two things, how is the retard statement more bad or dangerous than literally saying, I'm going to kill this person, here's their name?
I'm going to give you that answer right now. One, you know that he didn't mean it. You just said that he never even...
No, I don't know. I think he meant it. I think he's not able to do it.
Can I finish?
Well, don't put words in my mouth, because I do think he meant it.
Can I finish?
Okay, just don't speak for me, please.
Two, so that's my first one, because you said that, you don't even believe he ever had a fight. But two, more importantly, is that it's fucking YouTube. And maybe, I watched him say nothing about Jamie for a week. You guys did not stop. No matter what, you still streamed him, you streamed me, you did this, you did that. He didn't fuck with you guys for a week. And you guys kept pushing and pushing and pushing. What do you expect him to do? How long should he ignore it?
First of all, if what you said is true, well, I want to answer that question.
You guys went after him, even when he said he wasn't discussing you guys anymore, he wasn't talking about you guys anymore, you guys couldn't fucking give it up.
Well, I want to answer that question. Let's say what you just said was true, which I don't 100% agree with your depiction of history. But, okay, well, you don't want to see my proof, so it's interesting that you say you have proof. But anyway, let's say I agree with what you were just saying timeline-wise. That's still an inappropriate response. None of us said we were going to kill Jimmernam. None of us told people to find him on Facebook or to harass. Like, we literally have seen Jimmernam get doxxed by other communities. We know, like, stuff about his wife and stuff like that. We don't dox them. We don't tell people to find Jimmer's wife. Here's his name, her name, and the state she lives in. We don't do stuff like that. We never sent anyone over there with a gun and cocked it and threatened to shoot Jimmernam with it. We never encouraged for the swatting to happen to people, which is what Jimmer's done to Kyle, Sames Entertainment. Jimmernam streamed him, said this is Kyle and his last name. He lives in Rhode Island in this city and by this location, and I sure hope he doesn't get swatted tonight I sure hope the CPS don't show up at his house tonight. And that night, the CPS showed up at his house in the middle of Kyle's stream, and he had to go talk to them and get cleared before they would leave. So yes, there are real consequences to the dumb shit that your friend Misery does. You don't have to accept it, and you don't even have to apologize for it. But don't downplay it like he's not being a piece of shit, because he is. He said that he was gonna. He said he was gonna drive down to where Helen DeKellar lives, which isn't that far from where we think he lives. And he said he was gonna break into his house with a mat and beat his parents with a bat and his dogs. Like, that's not cool. Okay, well, if you condone that, that's fine. I'm not even saying you have to not condone it, but you clearly.
I've seen you guys do either. I think you're both fucking vile about it.
Point out stuff in the past. Point out stuff that he's done in the past to people that may not know that are around him, so it doesn't happen to him. You realize the people that he's threatening to kill and that he's doxing are people that used to do shows with him back in the day. Like, it's not like we're a bunch of trolls. What the Fuck Guy, Hansi, Helen DeKellar, all these people used to be regulars on his show the same way you guys are. And all it did was for them
I'm
to take
not regular on his show. I've been on his show once.
No, you've been on his show way more than once. Please, why are you lying? Yes, last time I talked to you, you said you were on there twice, and you've been on there since I talked to you last, Laura, so that's not true.
You're obsessed. You are seriously obsessed.
No, I pay attention.
Someone that you don't like, you're watching how often I'm on his panel or when I'm in his chat. I'm not watching you. I'm watching him. You're the one going over there, and I'm trying to tell you people on his panel
that people. That's not true. I'm telling you that people.
5 or 6 times.
I'm telling you that people that trusted him, confided in him in the past, personal information, and were nice to him on his show and did shows with him. All it takes is for one foul comment that he doesn't like, or for you to take a side of someone that he doesn't like, and he will turn on you, and he will dox you, and he will threaten you, and he will encourage his viewers to do the same. I've seen it happen many, many times, and just last night he was proving me right. So I don't really want to hear you're wrong about the guy when he was literally threatening to kill people and doxing them last night. And I have video of it. I'm going to post it to a throwaway channel in case it gets stricken for hate speech, or I'm going to censor all the sensitive information. But yeah, he did that. And it wasn't cool. And it's not cool to say, oh, well, he's just joking. It's not everything's a joke. You can't yell fire in a movie theater. You can't get on YouTube and say, I'm going to assassinate so-and-so. You can't do that. And for a community like the true crime community, where you guys are all about, earlier, Laura, you were getting mad at Seth because he told someone in the chat to shut the fuck up, and you said, you don't have the right. Don't do that. So you get to tell him how to type and chat, but I don't get to say that Misery shouldn't make death threats against people and dox them? Don't you think that's a little hypocritical?
No, but I think you're a bit obsessed, honestly.
No, I think you're dodging the question. I think you're really dodging the question. And that's kind of a sign of your character.
When Misery starts a new channel, you guys are going to harass the fuck out of him because you're so obsessed with him. Leave him the fuck alone, and he will leave you alone.
Listen, he made death threats on multiple of my friends last night. So as far as I'm concerned, that's not true.
All right, so start fresh. Misery.
And we did leave him alone. I haven't talked about Misery for weeks. And yesterday, yesterday he was supposed to do a true crime stream. You know what he did? He turned it on and started harassing Sands Entertainment, which is one of his go-to things that he does when he's bored and he wants to be he thinks of himself as a troll, as a little shit stirrer himself. He restreamed Kyle. Instead of doing any true crime stuff, he did true crime stuff for like an hour, gets drunk, then starts restreaming Kyle, talking about how, he beats his kids, he beats his wife, and he should be in jail, and I hope no one calls CPS on him. And then he invades Kyle's Discord without being provoked or even being talked about, and goes on there and starts talking shit to him. He goes out of his way to mess with people. You said it yourself, I'm obsessed. So according to you, I've seen it all happen. You say you've only been there twice or 5 times. You only been on the show twice. So you're not even watching his shows. So you're arguing with someone who you say has seen it all about what has or hasn't happened. I've seen him do it. Jimmer never gives up. He never stops. Even if he does a 3-hour straight true crime segment, he'll stop and do a 15-minute rant about someone he's mad at. Usually it's Jamie right now, but lately it's been Cosmic Cam and Ian Ellis, and even Ross Dog, who's pretty much stayed out of this. He was talking about Ross Dog's wife and kids. So how is that fucking cool? I'm supposed to just sit there and be like, oh, this guy has 100,000 subscribers, and he's doxing half my friends and insinuating he's going to dox the other half. Am I just supposed to sit around and not say anything?
Okay, your friends are just as vile, but I'm not even going to go there.
How are we vile? How are we vile? Explain, please, how we're vile. I want to hear, because I hear this a lot, but we've never done anything bad to anyone.
Okay, you interrupt a lot.
Well, it's because you make incorrect statements, and I would like you to elaborate on them before going on to your next point.
Dude, it's 8:30 in the morning. I'm not trying to elaborate on shit.
Well, then why are you even saying it if you're not going to explain it? Because if it doesn't resonate with me, then what is even the point of saying it?
Okay, the last thing
That's
I'm going to say...
That's immature.
Oh, my God. The last thing I'm going to say is, so if Misery starts a new channel and he leaves you guys alone, will you leave him alone?
Probably not, because there's a lot of people involved in this, and I can't control them all, Laura. Do you think I can control all the people? Do you think I control the hundreds of people that Misery has fucked with and fucked over?
I can't do it.
All right, you dodged every question. Congratulations. It's like the Matrix thing here with you. It's all bullet streams and smoke. Oh, shoot, oh, no. Well, anyways, guys, you clearly see, I feel very passionate about someone taking advantage of their platform and, like, endangering people. To prove my point, escalating the threats more and more and more, doxing people more and more and more. And as much as, what's her name, Laura, as much as Laura wants to say that we are somehow as bad as him, all we're doing is making videos of stuff he said 8 months ago and being like, hey, this guy deleted this, but it happened. You should watch out for him. If he didn't do those things...